Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel, Just One More Bag 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, enjoy luxury items, like to travel, or just want to get a glimpse of my Yorkie Winston who needs a haircut really bad, you're in the right place. Each week I put out videos on Wednesday and Saturday talking about what's going on in the handbag community. I share my personal collection, I do what fits in my bag, and all kinds of fun things. If that is something that interests you, I do encourage you to please consider subscribing to my channel to keep up with me. Today, I am going to be going over the United States lookbook for the Murakami and Louis Vuitton collaboration. I had put out a poll on my channel and I asked if you guys would want me to go through the US lookbook, and it was overwhelmingly yes. So here we are. Now, I did specifically ask about the new monogram as well as Murakami, but in an effort to try to make this video not terribly long, today I'm going to go through the Murakami portion. If you do want to see the monogram portion, please just comment below. If you guys really want me to make a video on that with the US lookbook, I will. But when I did my one for the EU, it took me like 5 hours to edit. So I just want to make sure I'm going to be creating content that you guys really want to see. So let's get into the Murakami piece. All right, so in the United States, the Murakami collection is going to be opening for pre-orders on Monday, December 8th for VIC clients. And then everyone will be able to place orders on Friday. I believe that's the 12th. So that's what this lookbook is going to apply to. And then launch is actually January 2nd. So let's get right into it. All right. The first item, everybody is probably excited for this one. It is the Speedy 30. And this is soft. So this is, kind of throwing back to the original collection and with the soft style. So that's really exciting. That's going to be $4,400. The next one, you guys know this has a bit of a chokehold on me. It is the white monogram Neverfull. It does have the really nice bow on it. It has the studded hardware on the little luggage tag with the bow there. So that looks really cool. I got to be honest, guys, though, I have not yet placed my order. I'm still struggling on what I want to do. I don't know if I really want a bag from the white collection because I'm just worried about getting it dirty. I'm not someone who babies my bags completely. I do use them. However, all of mine are in good condition, but I had a bunch of white pants over the summer and I ruined each of them. So it's kind of making me a little nervous, quite frankly. All right, next item, On The Go PM. This is going to be $4,300. Again, the PM is the smallest size, just in case you're a little unsure. Coming up next, this is absolutely beautiful. This is the Petite Malle, and I really like this one. I think it looks just stunning. However, there's so much foreshadow on it. For me, it just makes me nervous of what I would do with that one. But guys, if this is something that interests you, I would love to see you unbox this or pictures of you with it if you do pick this one up. This is coming in at $7,250. Coming up next, I'm really excited about this one. This is the Lineup MM, and I really like this design. It looks nice and slouchy. I was talking about this in one of my other videos and saying how I thought this was a newer design, and one of my viewers let me know that this was actually launched back in with the denim collection. So thank you to that viewer for sharing that information. I actually need to look into that a little more because denim's been growing on me, and I'm really liking this style. So that could be something really cool to pick up, guys, if you're looking for something new. Next is the Carryall East-West bag. This one I was really liking also. I love an East-West bag. I think this one might be pretty popular. This is coming in at $3,250, so it is a little bit more towards the lower end of the collection as well, so a little bit more accessible. All right, next is the Capucines, guys, and I'm actually just going to go past that because I've gone through those in a couple of my videos. Next is a new item for the collection. It's the Wallet on Chain Ivy, and I really like this one. It's coming in at $2,320. So again, it is on the lower end of price points for this collection as well. So again, a little bit more accessible. You know, for me, kind of being a little worried about the white, I was thinking maybe actually getting this bag because it is smaller, and I just feel like for some reason, I just feel like because it's smaller, I might fare better with it and not get it as dirty as I would like the Neverfull, but we'll see what happens. But I think that's really cute. I'm liking that. Next is the Nano Noe, and this is $2,380, and that is so cute, guys. Now the Nano, though, it is extremely tiny, so you know, just keep that in mind if you're considering bags. So I know there's not too much that you're going to be able to fit in there. You know, I believe you will be able to fit your phone and maybe a card holder. So if that's something you're comfortable with, that could be a good choice. Oh, this next one. I love this one, guys. It is the Slim Trunk. This one is beautiful. It's $4,650. I do like the gold that's actually on this, on the sides of the trunk. It looks to me like it is definitely much more gold versus the vachetta. I like that it has the chain in addition to the strap. So that's something I'm really liking. I love it. Next, another popular item. I think this one's going to go pretty quickly. So if you are interested in the mini bum bag, this looks so cool. I definitely see this being a high ticket popular item, so please make sure you're talking to an SA to try to get your order in for that. It's coming in at $2,550. Next is the Victorine wallet. So this is a nice way to add a piece of the collection to your collection. It's coming in at $820, so that is a mid-size wallet. Followed up here by the Lisa wallet. This is $680. And guys, I have to tell you, I have a Lisa wallet from the Cherry collection, and I'm loving it. It really holds a lot. It's a mid-size, but you can fit a lot in there. So I do highly recommend that one. They also have the Romy wallet, and it has that really pretty hot pink with it. That's just beautiful. This is $555. I do have a Romy wallet myself. If I was picking between this or the Lisa, I definitely pick the Lisa wallet. This does just hold a couple cards. There's 3 slots, and truly for me, even with just the 3 cards in there, it can sometimes be a little difficult getting them out. I do like it, however, and I can actually place cards in that zipper part. I've done that before as well when I just needed a little bit extra with me. Next is the Slim card holder. So this one actually kind of opens up and out. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this one. It's $480. It's similar to the Hermes Calvi wallet, if you're familiar with that. So that looks really cool, you know, and I've been loving my Hermes, the Dual Calvi wallet. So this would actually be something that would be a nice addition for myself. Next, this one is going to be extremely popular. This is the key holder. It's going to be $475. You know, again, this is on the lower price point of the collection and a useful piece that everybody loves. So if this is something you are interested in, please make sure you're talking to your sales associate in advance. Next, we have some luggage. They have the Horizon 55. It's $4,250. It does have some vachetta on it. You know, that would be such a stunning piece to have, but, you know, for me, I just worry about that getting dirty or banged up. I wouldn't be able to deal with that, so that's something I personally would pass on. They will also have the Alma travel bag, so that is a very large bag, $5,750. Next, they're going to have the Cruiser toiletry bag. This is a new piece for the collection. It's $1,890, so something interesting to consider. Next, they're going to have the Nice, and that's going to come in the nano size for $1,520. They are going to also have the toiletry pouch 19. So this would be something else that would be very nice to add to your collection. Very versatile. You know, you don't have to just use it for travel. Many people use this and use it as a holder for their bag and just transfer it between all their bags. Also, because it is multicolor, it kind of goes with any bag that you have, really. And $885 for that item. Next, this is so cute, guys. Have you seen the Never Wolf MM? So basically, it is a Neverfull bag, but it has a cut on the corner for your dog's head, so you can put your dog in the bag and have him hang out. You know, that would be the dream to have that for Mr. Winston, but you know, he'd last in there for about 0.1 second and be out, so it would be a waste, but I think that's cool. I hope to God I see somebody with that locally to me so I can pet their dog and check that out. Next, they are going to also have the Nice in the BB size, so a little larger than the Nano. That's $1,770 if you were interested. Coming in next is the flat frame mule. That is $1,010. And guys, I personally really like those shoes. I have the flat frame mule, so that could be a nice thing to add if you were considering shoes. They also have the Lagoon sneaker here, $1,030. Then they're going to have the Pool Pillow Comfort Mule. They're going to have that in the white, and they also do have the black. That's $1,200. Then they're adding the Sneakerina, so I think a lot of people are going to be excited for that. That's $1,200, again in the white and the black also. They're also going to have the 6 a.m. slingback pump, and that is the smaller 9-centimeter heel, so that's $1,250. They have the Darling Ballerina flat, which is super cute, $1,130. Now moving on to some jewelry. This bracelet here, the charm bracelet, $490. That is so cute, and what a nice little way to add a piece of the collection into your jewelry box. The next item here, this mini flowergram in the white, you know, this picture isn't the best, so it's kind of hard to see exactly what it is. It appears as though it is Vachetta on the inside to me, and then the multicolor on the outside, and then the charm on it, the flowergram, but I can't really see how this opens or how it connects, unfortunately, with this image. That is going to be $325. Next, they're going to have the pouch here. This is like the belt pouch. It's $1,370. That's real cute with a little charm that hangs at the bottom also. If you are into skiing, they're going to have the ski goggles, $1,560. That's cute. Then they're going to have some of the sunglasses, $515. They have it with the purple frame. They're also introducing the green frame in addition to the purple. Next, super cute bag charms. So we have the little Horizon 55 luggage case bag charm, $1,180. I believe you can fit your AirPods in there, so that is super cute. Next, they have this bijou sack, and guys, I'm sorry, I'm murdering the name. Please forgive me. $720, but basically it is the chain with the bandeau on it, and that's just super cute. I can see that being hung on your bag and just looking so pretty. And then there's going to be some of the Vivian charms. This one here is $1,040. And then the next Vivian head there, $820. You know, I think LV saw that there had been some companies online actually, they would tear Louis bags apart and make Vivian charms like this and sell them. So I think Louis thought that was a great idea and wanted to make it theirself. Next, they have the Micro Speedy bag for $1,000, and this is just so cute, guys. The Dragon, I really like these. They're super cute, $310. You know, you can use it as your keychain. You can make it into a bag charm, really nice. Next is the lipstick case. That would just be so cute to have hanging on your bag with your lipstick in it. $655. Next is this little strap, $685. You know, guys, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but for me, I don't know why you would buy that or what you do with it personally. Next, they have a little headband, $510. Another barrette here, almost looks like a little bow tie with the LV in the middle, $650. Another barrette, the little flowergram there, the monogram flower, and it's $460. That's really pretty. They also have some earrings here for $610. It looks like they're hoop earrings actually with the white multicolor on them. Then they have a necklace that goes with the bracelet that I showed you guys earlier. That's $705. Moving on to another bracelet. This one is more like a bangle style, but it's open, so you can just kind of slip it on your wrist. $440. Another bracelet here, $610. You know, that just has the chain and clasp on that. That's cute. Moving over to hats, we have the baseball cap for $820. Then there is the bucket cap, $675. And from what I saw on Matt D's post, this hat should be able to be turned inside out, and then there's a super flat character on there. So there weren't any images of that yet, so that seems like it's kind of going to be a surprise. If anybody sees that, let me know, but that could be cool. All right, next they have a really cool scarf in the 90 size for $530, depicting luggage and a keep-all. I really like that. That's pretty cool. That'd be something awesome to frame and hang up. I wonder if I'd have enough space to fit a 90 behind me there. Then there are some of the different scarves here. So this one, the lavalier, sorry for my pronunciation again, guys. This is $535. They're also going to have a notebook cover. This is the PM size. And when I say notebook cover, I don't want to be misleading. This unzips completely around, and then I believe you can place something in there, and then you can put your notebook inside as well. Next is the agenda in the MM size for $1,010. This is something I'm really considering. I think that would be a nice thing to add to my collection. Then there's the sunglass holder, $740. They had that for the cherries, I recall, in the first drop, but I don't believe they had it at all for the multicolor. So that could be pretty cool. They're adding a mouse pad for $385. You know, that'd look cool at your desk, but kind of pricey in my opinion. Next is this cute little box I told you guys I've been in love with. Don't know why or what I do with it. $1,120. Then they have the jewelry box, which is absolutely beautiful. $10,700. It looks like it has a very pretty fuchsia design on the inside. I would love to have that. That's something I'd only buy in Europe though. Next, the Speedy trunk in the 20, $13,900. That would be a wonderful piece to add to your collection, but whew, that price tag. Next is the watch holder, $11,300. And guys, look at the different color. It's like the foam that you put your watch on in the different colors there. Just really is an accent to the multicolor design. Super cool. Then this is the music trunk, $61,500. The Mallet Vendome, you know, beautiful jewelry trunk. And it also has the silhouette to hang your necklaces on, you know, another amazing piece. And that's everything from the US Lookbook, guys. So if there's anything you're interested in, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing, what you're thinking. I have to really hurry up and decide what I'm going to do and, you know, put my deposit down to my rep so he could place my order on Monday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by and joining me today. It really means a lot. And I hope that if you have not already, you would consider subscribing to my channel. If there was anything you enjoyed in my video, please like it so that I know you did enjoy it. And remember, guys, no matter what, there's always room for just one more bag. I'll see you soon. Bye!